Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Today's battle's on the Paris map, and we've got Sandwich from Big Daddy Clan. He's in the AC4 experimental. It's the first time we've had one of these on the channel. It's actually an Australian tank. It's in the British line, and he's sporting the magnificent potato camo. But yeah, it's got some marks on his barrel, so he's been doing well in this tank. So let's see how he goes on this map. Now, if you're not familiar with the Paris map, which I would hope you were, but if not, where he's heading is normally the battleground between TDs and light tanks and medium tanks, and this is a medium tank, of course. And then the heavies go down to the south end where you'll see the T1 heavy going. And we've got on the other side, we've got Napalmer in the Poodle. Napalmer is one of our CCs as well. I'll put his Twitch channel in the comments if you want to check him out. And he does also play the Premier League, and is it's one of the better players on the server. In any case, so he's managed to find some targets being spotted by the Leopard and the Chaffee. Leopard in a nice forward position there, which is about a typical place for the spotting tanks to sit. Where the Chaffee is also a fairly aggressive spotting place, but clearly he's being outspotted at the moment and doesn't want to venture further forward. To have a guide to this map on the channel as well, but that was done with, I think, an LC. So sort of playing the same area of the map in case that Chaffee's still taking hits, so just paying for that. And look, we've got Bunsey from Big Daddy Clan as well on the other side. It's in an M4A1 FL10, so he's down the south as well. So we probably won't see much of them, but anyway, we'll see what happens with Sandwich's game. Anyway, they spotted a KV-1. Can he get a tracking shot? That's what he needs to stop him. Yes, he has. Now he'll go for his reload. Yes, he does, and then tracks him again. So, or at least someone's tracked him again. Hopefully it's Sandwich, and he'll get some, there we go, assisted damage. And that KV-1 goes down. So, here we go now. Stug 3's been spotted. Again, get some tracking, which is really good. So, we'll get some assisted damage here. And it's interesting, the assisted damage total not going up exactly as seems to be described. So we'll see how that looks like in the detail, so I won't worry about that too much. But yeah, if you track a tank and it gets damaged while it's tracked, you'll get assisted damage, and that certainly helps with your like of excellent scores. And of course you get some additional experience out of that. Alright, so this is a tier 6, tier 5 battle, and he's top tier in this game, being a tier 6 tank. There is another version of this tank, I think the AC1, which is tier 5, but looks fairly similar. This has got a better gun. So DPM is not too bad on this tank. The bloom, you can see, is actually quite large, so you want to make sure you run as many controls in as you can. Now he's found a Churchill 3 running away, or so I should say running in the context of a Churchill 3. Doesn't move that fast, but he's managing to put some shots in before he gets around the corner. One more shot, yes, and that puts him in a fairly precarious position. Gets another hit there from the TDs with him, and takes him down to one shot. Alright, so Sandwich up to 1300 damage. It's almost getting close to double what his own tank's hit points are worth, and that's, you know, always the standard measure of how effective you are in a game. So if you can do at least your own hit points, you're hitting the average. So that is always worthwhile, but you should always try and get some extra shots in. Now you're probably not aware, or you may be aware, the WN8 scores. This is sort of a measure of your effectiveness as a player. You can get a calculator on screen, which I have at the top there. But basically, every extra shot of damage you do beyond a certain point starts to, lift your WN8 score. So it's not something measured by Wargaming, but it is measured in tools like XVM, and and if you're trying to improve that, then suggest that you stay alive and you try and get as many additional shots of damage in. Each extra shot of damage you do above the baseline will get you higher and higher in the W8 score. In any case, back to Samage's game. He's got what you call a target-rich environment here, so getting rid of this 234-85M is what he was trying to do there, and he succeeds. And they are now in a pretty strong position here. They're 5 tanks up. He's found a Achilles, goes for the tracking shot, which he tries to do, but doesn't matter. One more shot and he's dead. And now there's a Cromwell there. He'll just go, you see, he's aiming for the corner where the front sprocket is, gets the shot in, but this Cromwell firing back and not inhibited by the position he's in, although I don't think it's going to be long for this game. And he's firing back at fairly much the same rate, so DPM on the Cromwell, roughly the same, but gets the killing shot there. So 3 kills now to Samage, and there's only 1 tank left in the game, which is an M10 RVFM. And he's just managed to get a kill on the chappie, so he's around here somewhere. Samage looking around for where that target might be, possibly in a bush right in front of him, I suspect. And in fact, there you go, he gets spotted and found. So as soon as he fired, bang one in, and 2 more shots, and he'll get rid of the M10. And in fact, the Panzer IV tank destroyer that's with him managed to take him out. So end of the game, just under 3k damage. Excellent result there. Let's kind of look at the details. Alright, here's the detail. 2.9k of damage and 3 kills gave him the high caliber award. Got the Confederate medal for damaging enough tanks that were then killed by his team, and the Ace Tanker Mastery badge. So let's see what his base experience was. 1325, there you go, perfect score for a Ace Tanker, and 88, or I presume was battling down at the lower end, got 2.2 as cave damage as well, so shout out to GB 15,000 or 150,000, big number there. And on the other side, Napalmer did quite respectably, getting 1586 damage, and Bunsey getting came into place there, but another, so the M10 at the end got 1661, so the top damage there, but less experience. In any case, let's back to Samage's battle. 28 shots fired, 21 hit, and all those shots penned, and he pretty much used standard ammunition. I think he used only standard ammunition for the whole game, so great effort there for that damage. This is a tier 6 premium, so it doesn't earn a whole lot of credits, but earns credits nonetheless, and with the small costs for ammo, and he did have 1 premium consumable running that he had to replace, he still made 43k of credits, which is respectable for tier 6. So great game there from Samage. Certainly love his content. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make that your mission for the day. We'll have more great content to follow, and thanks very much for watching.